Should you count calories if you're trying to lose weight, or is it something else to pin you down, to take up your time and make you even more confused? Okay, I have literally helped thousands of people, thousands of busy parents lose weight over the last 20 years. And one of the things that I've used with some people is calorie counting, and with other people, I haven't used it. Now, there are some benefits to calorie counting. There's some benefits of not using calorie counting. In today's video, we're going to discuss them and give you the right plan for you so you can make the right decision for you to become that fat burner machine you really want to be. Okay, so when it comes down to it, we need to be in a calorie deficit to lose weight. We need to make sure that we burn more or we use more calories that we are eating and that we are consuming, all right? It's very, very simple, and weight loss comes down to that. Now, you can improve it by having supplements. You can improve it by having certain types of things that you're eating. You can improve it by actually exercising, burning calories. There's many different things that you can do. But as long as you actually have more burning than you are consuming, then you will have weight loss. Now, weight loss can be a little bit slower as we get older. A few reasons: if you're in menopause, hormonal changes, age, we actually lose a little bit of muscle every single year, which can actually slow down our metabolism and actually help us burn less fat. Therefore, it's harder to lose weight. So if you said to yourself, as I'm getting older, it's harder to lose weight, yes, this is true. It can be a possibility that it's difficult because of these factors. So do we track or do we not track? That is the question. Now, for some of you, tracking is really, really useful. Now, let's look at this situation. Let's say we're trying to be healthy. You know, we're cutting back on the alcohol a little bit. We are not having so many treats and sugar, that kind of stuff. Yes, you will start to lose a little bit of weight and you'll probably have a nice, consistent weight loss over time. However, what can happen is, look, when we're making dinner, we're with the children, we're out and about, we can grab this and grab that. We can have a little bit of spoon of peanut butter. We can have a little bite of toast for our children. I've done it before. I've got children. I know exactly what it's like to pick a little bits as we're going through the day. The problem is that can actually increase to 100, 200, 300 calories every single day. And if you do that, there's no way you're going to lose weight. So that would be a good time to calorie count, to track your intake for a few days, a week or so, just to see what's going on. I'll give you an example. I've got loads of clients who didn't want a calorie count, and we looked at their nutrition. We made sure it looked pretty much okay on the plate: breakfast, lunch, evening meal, carbohydrates, fats, vegetables, fiber, protein, making sure it looks good on the plate. However, some of my clients have got to the point where their weight loss slowed down a little bit. So what we needed to do is just have a little bit of a closer look. It's like getting a magnifying glass out and just seeing exactly what's going on and actually counting calories, counting the macros, counting the protein, carbs and fat for a few days to kind of see what's going on and really reset ourselves in terms of, right, this is what's happening and we need to make a few adjustments to move forwards. So in a way, you can use it as a little bit of a tracking, as a little bit of a reset to see, right, I've hit this point, I've not lost any weight for 3 or 4 weeks just by being healthy. Right, I'm going to calorie count, I'm going to use one of the apps to calorie count and see what's going on and actually make some adjustments going forward. That would be the best bet, to use a tracking app for your calories. So you can use it as a bit of a refresh, a bit of a reset to see what's going on. You can use it forever, but don't get me wrong, like counting calories isn't that much fun. It takes a bit of time and I don't want to be doing it all the time. So what I would say to you, if you eat similar things and you know that you're tracking, you know your numbers from tracking a few of your recipes, and after a while you don't need to track your calories because you know exactly what's going on from the meals that you're having. My personal favorite is MyFitnessPal. I think it's the best app out there. It's the simplistic app out there, and I would definitely get a digital set of scales for the kitchen, because otherwise you're just going to be guessing, and therefore if you're guessing, there's more variance of error going in. Now, in terms of calories, let's say your calorie intake goal is 1,500 calories. Now, we need to make sure those 1,500 calories are actually quality calories. There's no point having 1,500 calories and including wine, chocolate, sweets, sugary things, that kind of stuff, too many fats, for example, because that won't do your body fat much good long term. Okay, so we need to make sure actually the calories are doing well in there. That's why we need to look at our macros, which is our protein, our fats, and our carbohydrates. I would recommend, if you want to have successful weight loss and you're a complete beginner, intermediate weight loss, make sure you have 40% carbohydrates, 30% protein, and 30% fats. That will get you on the right course moving forwards in terms of what you're doing. Now, you can actually have better proteins, better carbohydrates, for example. So having a better intake of protein, carbs, and fat is also important. But to start off with, start on your calories and just make sure your calories are natural, healthy, good proteins going in there, healthy stuff, and it will help you get that calorie goal correct, but also the calories within that calorie goal will be good as well. Now, if you're not sure whether to calorie count or just make sure your foods are healthier, or maybe you've hit a stagnant point and you're looking to get healthier in the new year, you're hoping to lose some body weight in the new year, I have my weight loss programs you might want to look at. Now, if you're looking to get started, I have a pre-Christmas offer right now, 10% off all my programs if you are interested in looking at them. All you need to do is comment below, transform. I will send you over the information. I will show you how I've helped thousands of people lose weight, simplistic and simple methods, so they can wake up every single morning knowing exactly what to do, because life is overwhelming enough. Make sure you comment below, transform, and I'll send them to you straight away.